Control. Is it a superpower or a trap? Have you ever planned everything perfectly and then life ignored your plan? Control creates a feeling of safety, yes. Gabor Mate, the author of the book The Myth of Normal, says that a lack of control is one of society's emotional triggers for stress. To determine if being in control is a superpower or a trap, we have to determine what are we trying to control, why are we trying, and how tightly are we holding it. Join me in evaluating when is control helpful and when is it not helpful. Control helps and are healthy when it means self-discipline, managing your emotions, planning wisely, taking responsibility, and setting boundaries. For example, a pilot, a surgeon, a driver needs control. In these situations, chaos is very dangerous. Be careful not to try and control everything, because that is where you can be called a control freak. Control hurts and becomes unhealthy when we try to micromanage other people, when we become anxious when things change, when we are in need of perfection, when we refuse help from others, and when we start forcing outcomes. One example is that trying to control people often pushes them away. Not being in control creates stress, as we've heard, but too much control can also create stress, conflict, and exhaustion. A nice question is, do we control life, or does the need for control us? There is always wisdom in balance. Control can be a strength or a superpower when it creates order, but a weakness or trap when it is driven by fear. So I suggest that we can develop a habit to ask 4 questions. The first one, what can I control? Second question, what can I not control? The third one flows from the second, and that is, if something cannot be controlled, do I just need to accept it? Or the fourth question, is there something that I can do about it? So a basic list of things that can be controlled would be my own attitude, my efforts, my words, my choices, my reactions to mistakes. Ben Zobrist, he's an American baseball player, said, at the end of the day, you cannot control the results, but you can only control your effort level and your focus. So what would be the things that we cannot control? We cannot control the weather. We cannot control our past. We cannot control unexpected changes. And one thing that we definitely cannot control is what other people like, what other people feel, what other people say, what other people do. Control is a useful servant, but a terrible master. It becomes a useful servant when we can use these 4 questions. Once again, I'm going to repeat. Can I control this, whatever is happening to me? Or is this out of my control? If it's out of my control, must I accept it? Or is there maybe something that I can do about it? I want to end with a statement that says the strongest people are not those who control everything, but those who know when to hold on and when to let go. How strong are you? I'm going to share a very nice summary with you on things that we can control and things that we cannot control. I'm going to leave it on the screen for a moment so that you can just see how precious this is. I would love to acknowledge Wholehearted School Counseling for this summary that they made for kids. And we always know we learn so much when we look at the stuff that's done for kids. Thank you. Enjoy. There's two questions that I want you to ponder on. Think for a moment. Is there an area in your life that's creating stress because you're actually trying to control something that cannot be controlled? A second question. Can you think of an example where one or all four of these questions actually helped you in the past?